The message that is coming through today is for someone who is a spiritual person. They're also a reliable person, heavily focused on creating abundance in their life, manifesting. Um, they've been working on personal development. They probably practice positive affirmation, things like that. They are currently concerned and have been stuck in a way or in their mind because they've been overly concerned about some addiction problems that they may be dealing with. So you either acknowledge that you have an addiction problem with alcohol and or drugs, or you just feel like you may be overdoing it. So you've been struggling with this personal addiction or personal problem, something that you feel that you need to give up. So the message that's coming through is that the ability and the willpower to give up any vices in our lives, it all comes down to you. And it all comes down to your willingness to do the work to be able to get through, get past, and to get over the addiction. So if you go to a rehab center or you seek help from a therapist or anybody else, at the end of the day, they're going to give you some tools to work with, and then you're going to be the person that puts place the effort in order to overcome the addiction or the problem or the issue or what have you. So just know that the power and the control is always in your hands when it comes to you and your body, your physical body. So if you are struggling with an addiction problem or an alcohol problem, just know that it is in your hands, it's in your control, but not to worry about it. So the messages that are coming through is not to overly worry about this issue, because the more that you worry about the issue, the more it becomes an issue. So you're sending the worry, the fear, the desperation out into the universe, so you're going to get that back, and that's just going to make you want to use the drugs or alcohol even more. So the universe wants you to know, the angels want you to know that you should focus on the positive things that you're doing in your life. Continue to do the work, the visualizations, the positive affirmations. Do some visualization techniques where you imagine yourself already clean from whatever affliction that you're dealing with. And you will have to continue to do this on a daily basis until you start to feel some relief. So that's one tip that you could probably use. You are in the middle of planting seeds to something very important in your life. It could be just your life, building on your life, continuing to grow and to build on your life, because you're planting seeds and you're waiting for growth. Don't worry, you're doing everything that you're supposed to do in the moment that you're supposed to do it. The personal development that you're feeling is because the things that you have been feeling, the fears and the worries about your addictions or your whatever you want to call it, your habits. It's because you have been doing the work that you're thinking about this now. So, look at it in a positive light. Now your mind is on that, so you can start to work towards getting some help or doing better in that area for yourself. And so all it is a good thing. It's not a bad thing. It's a positive thing. So don't worry about that. Don't worry about anybody else. Don't worry about what anyone else says about you or any comments, or if anybody else thinks that you should quit drinking or smoking or doing drugs or whatever. It's what you think, what you feel, and what you know is right and for your life, and for your body, and for your spirit, and for your soul. So continue to be the person that you are. You're a reliable person. You're focused on, like I said, developing abundance in your life and manifesting things. These things will continue to come to you. You're not a bad person. Release shame and guilt for doing these things. No one is perfect. Everybody has issues, and everybody has habits, and a lot of people have addictions and things like that. They may just come in different forms, but it's nothing to beat yourself up about, and actually causes more damage to your body and your soul to do these things. So speak positivity into your life, into your soul. Continue to do domestic work, service to others. give back to others. This will also help in to developing your sense of higher self and a sense of being. You're doing good in the world. Like I said, no one, we're all striving to do better, and we're all striving to be our higher selves. So just every day, as long as you're working on that and you're taking steps to do that, actually, you can start today and then look back, to a year from where you are today and say, look how far I've come. And you would be surprised if you just take little tiny steps, you will come a long way. So don't beat yourself up. Don't be ashamed if you can't overcome something right away, or if someone else looks like they're further along in their journey than you are. Don't worry about them. Don't be ashamed at where you are, because one day the story behind your success and the story that you had to go through, the trials and tribulations, will be your story that you can tell, and your triumph as to where you are today. So just keep that in mind.